The fact is that we're on a good path at the border under leadership of President Biden.
¿Qué pasó?
Es que yo venía con un grupo de personas y me dejaron botar y no sé dónde están.
¿No sabes dónde están? ¿Te dejaron solo?
Pues claro, me dejaron botar.
You have to be an absolute moron and disconnected from reality completely to be actually believing people like Nancy Pelosi when she says that we're actually on a good path at the border under the leadership of President Joe Biden. Anybody that believes that has seen any of the footage that is coming out in the migrant detention facilities, the stories, the horrific stories that have been coming out of these little girls being gang raped, these videos coming out of coyotes throwing 3-year-old little migrant babies off of the top of a 14-foot border wall in the middle of a desert. I don't know if you guys saw this video, but during this week, we had another video come out of a little boy, a migrant little boy, that was literally left stranded at the border to die. The traffickers that were smuggling him left him to die. The Rio Grande Valley, the river down there in southern Texas. And Nancy Pelosi has the nerve to sit here and tell the American people that this is a good path. That is a lie. If anything, she's a pathological liar. We'll leave it at that. Welcome to Drew Hernandez Live. My name is Drew Hernandez, hopefully one of your favorite podcast hosts here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the show, I want to welcome you. Leave a comment below. Let us know that you're a first-time listener. The DH Alliance loves you guys and will welcome you guys with open arms. So also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel right now immediately and hit that bell notification. But hey, pause. When you hit that bell notification, make sure to toggle on the all selection, because if you don't, YouTube is scandalous and they just leave you on an option that gives you occasional notifications. So if you want to be notified anytime I post something on this channel, hit that bell notification, toggle on all, and also share this video far and wide wherever you could post a link on your Gab, your Parler, your Twitter, your Facebook, who cares? Just get it out there, okay? DH Alliance, the hands and feet of this movement, I need you to get this content out, so get it out immediately right now. And also, guys, drop your city, your state, your country, wherever you're tuning in from. Leave a comment in the comment section below. I would love to see where you guys are tuning in from tonight. And also, I am 100% independent. I don't have Fox or CNN or a big media corporation behind me that is funding not only this show, but that is not funding my reporting as well. So I am supported by the people, we the people, that is you the people. So we do super chats at the end of every single show. That is how you can support me, or you can become a monthly member on this channel. I believe it's $5 a month starting right now, or you can give a one-time donation. The link is in the description below. So if you would like to support what I am doing and come alongside of me and send me, because I am the one that is being sent out on this mission, you can come alongside of me and donate either one time or monthly. I truly appreciate that, guys. We have a serious issue to talk about tonight. So here we go. I hope you guys are ready for this one, because this really pissed me off when I saw it earlier this week. But obviously, because I was out reporting on the ground the last 5 days, I wasn't able to really cover this on a podcast. And I wanted to wait until Friday to really address this viral video. But first, Nancy Pelosi, crazy, psychotic, mindless, totally disconnected from reality Nancy Pelosi, has the nerve. Okay, she spoke to the American people. The media questioned her about the southern border. And this is the ridiculous, stupid response. You got to be a total moron to believe what is coming out of this woman's mouth, literally, okay? So here it is. Watch it for yourself.
Well, I believe, I'm glad you asked that question in a larger sense, instead of quoting the ridiculousness of the Republicans in the Congress. The fact is that we're on a good path at the border under leadership of President Biden. It's about three things. It's about restructuring how we do what is happening there, because we were in a very bad situation under the Trump administration. It's about a refugee plan.
Okay, honestly, this woman literally depends on you to be stupid. Okay? She depends on you to be stupid. A stupid, mindless person, regardless of your politics. She doesn't care. She just depends on you to be a stupid, idiot, simpleton to literally believe the ridiculously moronic words that are coming out of her old mouth. Okay? It is absolutely ridiculous. She's so disconnected from reality. There's obviously a strategically planned border crisis literally taking place right now. Little girls are being kidnapped. They're being gang raped. Little boys are being left on the southern border to die stranded by cartels and human smugglers and human traffickers. We literally have a serious crisis at the border as we speak. These people, they literally depend on you to be stupid to believe this. We're on a good path? Unbelievable. So disconnected from reality. No way. We are not on a good path. This woman is a liar and she is a fraud. Let's get this up. Newsweek reported this story that Nancy Pelosi sparks backlash. Yeah, you think? For saying border on a good path as United States, the U.S. sees most unaccompanied minors ever. Okay, this is Newsweek. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi received criticism from not just Republicans, freaking Americans, son. It's an insult. You think we're that stupid? You don't got to be a Republican to see that this woman is full of garbage? My goodness. Wow. Criticism from Republicans on social media after telling reporters that the federal approach to managing immigration at the southern U.S. border is improving on Wednesday? What in the hell? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pelosi faced backlash from conservative figures and political organizations shortly after news of her immigration remarks surfaced online. Border Patrol found a 5-year-old and 6-year-old alone and crying after they were abandoned by a couple who hoisted them over boulders near the end of the border wall, wrote Kayleigh McEnany, the former White House press secretary under Donald Trump, in a Wednesday tweet that referenced an earlier Fox News report. But Nancy Pelosi says we're on a good path at the border. She continued, wow. Unbelievable. This is how disconnected from reality these people truly are. Let's take this down. Listen, she literally depends on you to be stupid, mindless, a simpleton, disconnected from reality. She depends on you to not be looking into these things yourself. This is why they say, everything that is right wing, everything that is conservative, everything that is in opposition to our narrative, everything that you hear, everything that you see, everything that comes down the pipe, if it's not what we are telling you and it's not the narrative that we are giving you and literally shoving down your mouth, then you don't listen to it. That's what they expect of you. Okay? These elites, that is how they expect you to literally live. Why do I say that? Because she knows she's a fraud. You think Nancy Pelosi doesn't know that she's lying? You think she doesn't know that there are little kids being gang raped at the southern border? That there are little kids literally being stranded at the southern border? There are little kids, 3-year-old little babies being chucked off of the top of a 14-foot border wall in the middle of the desert? You think she doesn't know this stuff? Of course she does. That's what makes this evil. She knows that it's happening, and she's not just turning a blind eye, she's sweeping it under the rug. And she expects the rest of America that literally believes the garbage that comes out of her mouth to just follow suit, ask no questions, and believe this crap. It should be an insult to your own intellect. It should be an insult to your existence. You're literally watching every single week thousands of unaccompanied minors, the horror stories that are taking place not only on the journey to the southern border, but also inside some of these migrant detention facilities. I don't know if you guys saw Governor Abbott's press conference in Texas the other day, but now there's allegations in some of these federal detention facilities of kids getting raped and raping each other. And we're on a good path? We are not on a good path under the leadership of this president. That is the furthest from the truth. You think Nancy Pelosi doesn't know that she's a hypocrite? She knows she's a hypocrite. She knows that she's not telling the truth. But she knows, and I'm talking to all the woke Wookiees out there, but she knows that you're too stupid to actually believe the truth for yourself. And you're actually too stupid to believe what she is telling you. Do you know how many people hear what she says and just believe it? Millions. Millions of woke Wookiees out there. All these freaking cancel Ewoks just dancing, celebrating. Every time someone gets canceled, it's like the end of the Return of the Jedi. Anytime someone gets canceled, you just see all the woke Ewoks out there dancing and dancing. Those are the same people that she knows she's speaking to. The legions of minions out there that feed off of everything these people say. When are you guys going to wake up? I'm not talking to the DH Alliance right now. I'm not talking to you guys. You guys get this at this point, right? You've been listening to me long enough to know that I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to the woke Wookiees that trickle in on here through my Twitter account that want to troll and try and take my channels down. I'm talking to you guys right now. What is it going to take for you to finally realize that these elite politicians, they don't care. They lie to you. They expect you to be stupid. They shove narratives down your mouth when there's literally, the truth is staring you in the face on a daily basis. How many more videos do we need to see of unaccompanied minors being stranded at the southern border? How many horror stories need to be told about little girls being gang raped before things need to finally change and we start condemning this damn administration? How many more stories? How many more videos? What is it going to take for you to finally see, all you woke Wookiees, that this political party does not give a damn at all? Because she sits there and she lies in front of the American people. Why? Because she knows there are millions of woke Wookiee minions out there that are going to eat it all up and not even ask a single damn question. Ridiculous. Think for yourself. See for yourself. Hear for yourself. Be autonomous. Don't just believe everything that somebody tells you. Even me. Fact check me till the cows come home, son. That's why I'm always studying up, making sure what I'm speaking is absolute truth. Because I want to make sure that I'm on point and I'm telling people the truth in all of my reports. But you should be fact checking everybody that claims to be speaking on anything with any type of authority. Because we live in an age of lawlessness. We live in an age where lawlessness is now abounding. You know what that means? That means that lies are going to increase beyond your wildest dreams. beyond your wildest dreams on all fronts. You have to be vetting. You have to be filtering. You have to be fact checking everything that's coming your way, because you could be following and believing a total fraudulent lie. And I don't know about you. If you guys agree with everything I am saying, drop a 1 in the comment section below. And remember, we do super chats at the end of every single stream. So if you leave a super chat at the beginning of the show or right now, if you agree with what I'm saying, you want to drop it right now, I will get to it at the end of this show. I promise. Q&A format. I don't leave a single super chat unaddressed. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. So let's continue. Nancy Pelosi is now telling us that we are on a good path, okay, under the leadership of President Joe Biden in regards to the southern border. Does anybody believe this? Come on. Where are you guys at? All you left-leaning little woke Wookiees out there, do you honestly believe this? Seriously, you believe, Nancy Pelosi, that we're on a good path under President Joe Biden? When the Border Patrol themselves, DHS themselves are coming out publicly and saying that these are the worst numbers we've seen in 20 damn years. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? This administration is an absolute mess. A mess. Why? Because because Biden called to surge the border, number one. Number two, Biden was warned, okay? Biden was warned. The transition team was literally warned on record. This isn't fake news. This isn't some conservative talking point. No, the Biden administration was specifically warned. The transition team was told, do not roll back Trump's immigration policies, because if you do so, we could have a potential border surge and crisis. Did they listen? Obviously not. Why? Because they're turning a blind eye? No, because they want this. They want this. All of this could have been avoided, but all of you left-leaning woke Wookiees out there voted for this garbage. I hope you're happy, okay? For all you Biden voters out there, every single little girl that's being gang raped because of this border surge, every little kid that's being stranded at the southern border in the desert, every single little kid that is literally being kidnapped and thrown off of a 14-foot border wall at the southern border, the blood is on your hands. Every single one of you Biden voters, I hold you accountable, because this man called for this garbage and this man is facilitating this garbage. He has the power to put a stop to it, but he won't, because he wants it, because he does not care about Latin Americans or Central Americans. He does not care about these migrants, period. If you agree with that, drop a 1 in the comment section below immediately. These people are frauds. These people absolutely are a joke. This administration is going to go down in history as the worst administration, in my opinion, in United States history. Guys, we're only 2 months in. 2 months. We're only 2 months in. We got 4 years to go, son. And this is only 2 months. Look where America is going. We went from America first to America last in under 24 hours, literally in under 24 hours. And that is where the country is right now. So Nancy Pelosi is telling us that we're on a good path. So for people that are skeptics, people that think that everything I'm saying is somehow some conservative talking point, like, dude, you just shut up at this point, dude. These are not conservative talking points. I'm speaking the truth to you. This is literally what is taking place. And the reason why I'm addressing it is because it has to be addressed. And the reason why I'm speaking on it is because all of the left-leaning woke Wookiees on the left, they're silent at this point. And the reason why this has to be addressed is because this was caused and could have been prevented. So here we go. Here is a video. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It was extremely viral this past week. A little migrant boy was stranded, okay, at the southern border, RGV, Rio Grande Valley, and a Border Patrol agent found him, okay? He was all by himself. The little boy is hysterical. He's crying. I don't enjoy reporting this stuff. You guys understand this? I don't enjoy doing this. in the sense when, yes, I love speaking for justice and truth, but it doesn't make me happy to report on the fact that little girls are being gang raped. It doesn't make me happy to have to report on 3-year-old little babies being thrown off of a 14-foot border wall. It does not bring me any joy to have to sit here and report to the American people that these crimes are being committed under this administration, and they refuse to address it, and they say we're on a good path. This little boy was stranded at the southern border to die. No food, no water. The smugglers just left him. Here's the video. I'm just going to say viewer discretion because like when you see this stuff, man, it pisses you off. Okay. So I just want to warn you guys, the subtitles are in the video. So let's get this up right now.
¿Qué pasó?
Es que yo venía con un grupo de personas y me dejaron botar y no sé dónde están.
No sabes dónde está. ¿Te dejaron solo?
Pues claro, me dejaron botar.
¿Te dejaron solo botado?
Solo.
¿No vienes con mami o con papi o con nadie?
¿Ah?
¿Vienes con tu mamá o tu papá?
Nadie. Yo venía en un grupo que venía de entrega con usted y al final me dejaron botar y venía aquí a pedir auxilio.
¿Te dejaron botado y te dijeron que vinieras a pedir auxilio?
No, yo vengo porque si no, ¿para dónde me voy?
On a good track, right? We're on a good track. Pelosi says we're on a good track. We're on a good path. Pelosi says we're on a good path. We're on a good path, right? Pelosi's saying this. Oh yeah, under Joe Biden, we're under a good path under this president's leadership at the southern border. Anybody believe this? Well, in the same week, these videos are coming out of little boys, migrant boys being left to die at the southern border on a good track. They won't even call it a crisis. They won't even address it. They called for this on a good track. This is absolutely unacceptable and absurd. Let me give you guys some context to this story so you guys completely understand how this went down. Let's get this up. New York Post reported video shows sobbing boy apparently abandoned at U.S. border. Heartbreaking video captured by a United States Border Patrol officer shows a frightened little boy, tears streaming from his eyes and pleading for help after crossing the Rio Grande River in Texas. The apparently abandoned boy carefully approaches the car of an off-duty Border Patrol officer on his way home on a dirt road and asks for help. Those are the transcripts. You guys already saw all that, but I'll read it again. He said, "I came with a group. They dumped me, and I don't know where they are," the boy says in Spanish as he chokes back sobs. Video of the encounter from last Thursday and posted on Univision's website shows, "They can rob me, kidnap me. I am afraid." That is what the little boy was also saying. The video was longer. There's more parts to the video. So this kid was afraid of being robbed and kidnapped. The agent took the child, who appears to be between 10 and 12 years old, to a Border Patrol station. He had spent the night in an area of the desert rife with rattlesnakes and wild animals. Okay? U.S. Customs and Border Protection did not identify the minor or say whether he was traveling with his parents. He also said, "It's that I was coming with a group and they abandoned me and I do not know where they are at." The child, wearing a dark hoodie with yellow striping, told the Border Patrol officer. Gloria Sanchez, the chief of the Border Patrol in El Paso sector, told Univision that the parents should think of their children's safety before setting them off on a perilous trek to the border. Yeah, Joe Biden should consider and think of the children's safety before sending them on a perilous trek to the border, because Biden called for this surge. Literally. To all the parents who are considering sending their unaccompanied children to the border, please reconsider that act because it is very dangerous to expose children, she said. The dramatic surge of unaccompanied migrant children at the border has overwhelmed federal detention facilities, and the Biden administration has struggled to handle the flood of minors. The feds have turned to opening up military bases and convention centers and erecting temporary buildings to house the children. As many as 19,000 kids are in the custody at the detention centers. Let's get this down. You know what, man? I gotta say this. I mean, yes, we got to tell the parents, we got to communicate to the parents, but these are desperate people that have been listen to this. They have been incentivized, they have been instigated, they have been dog whistled, they have been encouraged. We're talking about people from a third, fourth world that are absolutely desperate. This president called for a surge at the border. And a few days ago, Joe Biden also said congratulations to them and commended them for their perilous journey. You know what that tells me? It tells me that he knows what he's doing. He knows that his rhetoric is going to cause this. He knows what he said on the debate stage. I mean, believe it or not, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't remember, but he fully intentionally knows. Maybe his handlers told him to say that because the global deep state elites, they don't want national sovereignty. They don't want USA, no borders at all. They want this all to collapse. What they're doing to the United States is what they did to Germany and Europe in 2015. And they're doing it here now. What am I saying? What I'm saying is that this president, this party, this political side, they know intentionally what they are doing to these people. They know when they dog whistle like that hundreds of thousands of desperate people are going to flood to the United States of America. Of course it's irresponsible. Of course the parents are being irresponsible. Of course the parents aren't making the right decisions, but they're desperate and they're hopeless because this damn president called for it. So what do you think they're going to do? How do you think they're going to respond? Of course they are. This is America. And don't you find it interesting? Oh, the radical left woke Wookiees. America is so racist. America is so terrible. We need to dismantle the system. This is not a place for minorities. But hey, Latin America, come to America. It's such a great place. Like, it makes no sense. And you know what I was telling my wife the other day? I was saying this. Isn't it absolutely stupid? These are the same people, right? These are the same exact people, okay? The same exact people that say nationalism is racist. Any form of patriotism is a white supremacist notion. Claiming to be an American, that's just proud and arrogant. You think you're better than anybody else. They hate on citizenship. They hate on nationalism. They hate on all of these things, right? But these are the same people that want to make people without citizenship citizens. Do you guys understand that? These are the same people that say, it is so racist to be a patriot. It is so racist to be nationalist. But hey, let's make all of these people, millions of people, citizens and Americans. And congratulations. What did Joe Biden say the other day? Congratulations, my fellow Americans. These people are garbage. So what, are they a bunch of racists now? If they're a bunch of nationalists and patriots, it just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Oh, and somehow voter ID, requiring people of color, it's racist to require voter ID from blacks and browns, Hispanics, and people of color. It is racist for that, but we're going to give them citizenship anyways. What's the point? The hell's the point? What is the point? Why do you want to give them citizenship? Why do you want to give them the ability to vote, but then still sit here and say that it's racist to have voter ID? It just doesn't make any sense. Nothing these people do make any sense. None of it. Because these people are illogical. They make no sense. They're liars. They're frauds. And nothing is going to make sense because it's all about power and control. It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be what they want. None of it has to make sense. It just has to be what they want. Voter ID is racist, but we're going to make all these people citizens so they could vote. It's like, what the hell? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's racist to be a patriot. Nationalism is racist. But you know what? We're going to give 11 million undocumented immigrants citizenship so they could be patriots and congratulate them for being Americans. What? What is this? I don't even know what to think anymore. I don't even understand how you could be a woke Wookiee on the left and have this is why I think you're insane. It's just the ideology is all freaking all over the place. There's no landing pad with these people. It's just freaking mind gymnastics, just times a billion. And I guess what I'm trying to say is the reason why it's so confusing is because it's not about making sense. It's not about truth. It's about dominating. It's about power. It's about control. That's all these people want. And if you agree with that, drop a 1 in the comment section below. Sick of these people, man. Literally sick of these people. Literally. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I wanted to read you guys something here. Some statistics. So I'm in contact with some Border Patrol agents myself. And just to give you guys some reality of what's taking place here, I wanted to read you guys some of the numbers that are coming out at the southern border. At the southern border. Hold on real quick. I'm going to pull this up for you guys real quick. Okay. So here are some numbers, okay? Nancy Pelosi is trying to sit here and tell us, oh my goodness, we're on a good path here with President Joe Biden's leadership. We're on such a good path with Joe Biden's leadership. Nothing is going wrong. Oh, the border crisis is not even taking place. Okay. Here we go. Let me read you some statistics. Okay, so as of April 1st, 2001, March nationwide total. Okay, this is across the entire southern border. These are numbers straight from a Border Patrol agent. I'm not going to tell you who this is, but I have context. So March's nationwide total numbers as of April 1st, 2021. Apprehensions are over 170,000 migrants. Over 170,000 migrants. Okay? Turnbacks, 14,000, they claim. Okay, this is across the entire U.S. border. 173,000 apprehensions, 14,000 turnbacks, 38,867 gotaways. Okay? 38,867 gotaways. Those are unconfirmed. You know what that means? That means that in March alone, okay, this is just the month of March, 2021. In the month of March alone, 38,867 known people got away into the United States. Unvetted, unverified. We don't know who the hell these people are. Could be terrorists, could be racists, could be racists, could be rapists, could be kidnappers, could be murderers. We have no idea. That is 38,867 people in 1 month unidentified. Those are just the ones they know about. Just the ones they know about. The ones they know about, 40 migrants died in the month of March. And I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that with those numbers. That is March nationwide. March nationwide. That is the grand total. And those are some pretty staggering numbers. And the reason why I wanted to read that to you guys is because we need to seriously understand what is taking place at our southern border right now as we speak. These are thousands of people. We have thousands of people that are crossing the southern border, unidentified, unvetted. We don't know who they are. People are being apprehended. We can't even verify. When I talk to Border Patrol, they say the same thing. We're not DNA testing these people. We don't even know if they're actually families. And so when we bus them to a detention facility or we bus them to a COVID-19 facility and then we put them in a hotel, we don't even know if they're families. They could be getting raped in there. We don't know if that's actually their dad. We don't know if that's actually their mom. We have no idea. This is the reality at the border. This is taking place under the Biden administration. They don't care because they're not vetting people. They don't care because they're not doing this thoroughly. They're doing this irresponsibly because they did it recklessly. And because when you do something recklessly, you're going to have what? You are going to have results of chaos. Total chaos. And it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alrighty, guys, let's do some super chats. If you guys would like to support me, we can do some super chats tonight. Obviously, I'm 100% independent. I'm totally supported by you. the people only. So if you guys would like to drop a super chat, drop one right now, or you can donate directly to my website. Everything I do is 100 supported by the viewers. That is you. So if you're going to head out, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that bell notification and share this video wherever you can. If you are going to head out right now and got to go, I know it is Friday, but if you're going to stick around, please support me, drop a super chat, or you can donate directly. The links are in the description below. If you donate on PayPal or Cash App or Venmo, I don't know if on PayPal, but I can read your message on PayPal and Cash App. So if you write a message on there, I'll read it here on air right now. So let's get to some of these super chats right now. Here we go. Let me pull this up. Here it is. Thank you guys for your support. I truly appreciate it. Regardless of what it is. Even a prayer, man. I love it. All right, let's do some of these super chats. We have a super chat from Holly S. Holly S., we salute you. Thank you so much, Holly, for the super chat. Holly says, thanks for your help. Boom. Thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. Holly S., the DH Alliance, thanks you. When you're supporting me, you are supporting the movement as a whole. We have another super chat from Joseph Arce. A $5 super chat. Joseph, we salute you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Joseph says, Democrats appear to want communism. Oh, yes, they have sold their soul to the devil through communism and globalism. Democrats appear to want communism and illegal votes in every state. Nothing else is logical. That is the path of least resistance for their actions. Of course. I've been saying this every interview I've been doing on OAN, on Newsmax, on RAV, on Real America's Voice. Everyone I've been talking to, I keep saying the same thing. Democrats play the long game, okay? They're not focused on the next 3 elections. They're focused on elections centuries from now, decades from now. That is why they use and they manipulate these communities, because they know that these are going to be generations of voters for the next century to come. How do I know that? Because that is exactly what they did to the black community. And now they're doing it to the Hispanic community, the Latino community. They want to gain a monopoly on this community. And as a Latino man right now, I challenge you and I charge you, I implore you, do not let these people do this to our community. Do not let this political party attempt to gain a monopoly on us like they did the black community. I refuse. They don't speak for me. They don't represent me. Even Republicans, they don't speak for me. They don't represent me. I speak for me. I represent me. I am 100% autonomous, independent on my own, free thinker till the day that I die. So yes, I agree with you. This is all about votes, which equals absolute control. Absolute control. It's ridiculous. All right, we have another super chat from Lindsay. Lindsay, we salute you. Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. $14.99, $15 super chat. Lindsay says, FYI, many of these kids are trained to scam people with good hearts. Seen it firsthand. Oh yeah, that 100%. You know, I'll tell you this. You guys want to hear something crazy? You know that so-called Catholic charity that we exposed the other day? They're trying to come out and say that the whole event was staged. What the hell? Staged? I know I'm talented, but I'm not that talented. Like, holy crap, I don't have those kind of resources to hire a bunch of paid crisis actors. It's absurd. It's staged. We did interview some of the people because we had an informant go inside of the facility. When she came outside, she said that the migrants are being so arrogant. They're treating the staff like garbage. They're defying them. They're pissing and they're crapping all over the place, all over the building. They're making an entire mess. And when the staff is asking the migrants, hey, can you clean up, can you clean up after your kids? Can you clean up? And the migrants are like, no, you can do it for me. You do it. The reason why, listen, and I don't want to demonize the migrants because some of these people, they are victims, but you have to understand, these people are coming from socialist countries, okay? They have the entitled mindset, right? Like a spoiled millennial, like on steroids, okay? These people are coming from countries where they have the hive mindset where they have been trained to believe, okay? Their worldview is not American. America's like, I'll do this myself, right? I'll just do this myself. I'm autonomous. Capitalism. I'll build my own empire, right? I'll do it my way. No one can tell me what to do. I'll make my own way, right? It's the American way. These people have the worldview that they literally believe that it is the federal or the state, right? That it's the government's responsibility to literally take care of them in everything. Their kids, their livelihood, their paychecks. So I can see how this arrogant mindset is coming out. It's like the perfect example, like some spoiled millennial kid. No, you do it for me. Because they've been given everything their whole lives. They're just these freaking arrogant little people, but this is happening. These are the type of people that are coming into this country, and it's going to be a culture shock for these people. Because on some level, they're not going to get completely taken care of by the state. They will to an extent, but many of them are probably going to die. They're probably going to end up homeless. Because America is not 100% fully socialist or communist. Our economy is still autonomous in some ways for now. So, yeah. We have another super chat from Twisted Dreams. I salute you, Twisted Dreams. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Twisted Dreams says, I personally have no sympathy for any of them. It's their fault. They are in that trouble. I mean, we got to take responsibility for our actions. I mean, I don't know what it's like to live in a third world desperately and hearing, with cartels and gang members and murderers running the government. I mean, I don't know what it's like to live through something like that. But I will say is when you hear the leader of the free world say that now it is time to surge the border, you are getting a green light. So I think responsibility has to be taken on all sides. The Biden administration is to blame. And yes, these parents, these desperate people, I think some hard decisions have to be made in their lives. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. Some of these people, they are willing to die for this. They are willing to send their kids on a journey knowing they'll get raped. Some of these mothers, they'll send their daughters with condoms. 11-year-old little girls. They'll send these kids with condoms. Some of the little boys, because they'll send their kids with what's it called? The contraceptives. Is it Plan B, stuff like that, right? They'll send the girls with this because they know they're going to get raped, not just once, multiple times. So I mean, that's definitely not Mother of the Year. But I mean, when you're in survival mode, I mean, I guess I wouldn't know until I lived in that. I personally could never see myself sending my kid on a journey to get raped. I could never do that. I would rather die. Honestly, I'd rather die. I'd rather go down. I can't say this on YouTube, but I'd rather go down just in blazes. Okay, we have another super chat from White House White House we salute you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I don't know how many of you know, but I'm a former detective and war vet. I am dead serious. These are crimes against humanity and people need to be jailed. Yes. Mayorkas to begin with. If not, we are culpable too. I totally agree with you. See, listen. What I've been trying to communicate to the American people, anytime I'm on the news or I'm on this podcast, what I've been trying to communicate to the American people is that, yes, this is a crisis. Yes, this is taking place. But yes, this administration knows what they're doing. This is why I say this is a criminal, literally. The federal government is approving human smuggling. That Catholic charity that you guys saw, the Border Patrol identifies them as an NGO. You know what an NGO is? That's a non-government organization. So these non-government organizations, which are predominantly in the hands of the Democrat Party, will be mobilized. They'll be greenlit. They'll be allowed. They'll be activated in order to do some of this dirty work. The human smuggling starts with the cartels on the Mexican side of the border. They send them across the border. The Border Patrol is now controlled by the Biden administration, so they get their orders from the top down. So when the Border Patrol apprehends them, I'm giving you guys every link to the chain. Cartel sends them over. Border Patrol apprehends them. The NGOs take them in, like the Catholic Charity, and then they send them to an airport in order to be recipients of the state for the rest of their lives. So what the administration basically has done has pretty much legalized human smuggling. That's the country you live in now. I hope you're happy, Biden voters. Yeah, because we're just helping the asylum seekers. We're just helping them get to point A to point B, even though they came from criminal cartels. And you're stuffing them into the back of a damn freaking car like a bunch of sardines without any seats and transporting them to an airport without even vetting or even knowing if they're actually related. incentivized, legalized human smuggling and sponsored by the state. That is the country you now currently live in. We have another donation from Julie Clark. Julie Clark, thank you for the $10 donation on Cash App. Julie Clark says, God bless you, Drew. Thank you for what you're doing. Julie Clark, thank you for the $10 donation. I truly appreciate it. It helps me continue with my operations and to expose the fake news narrative. That's literally what I do on this podcast or when I'm out reporting. That is what I am begging God to use me to do every time I go out and do something. So thank you very, very much. Okay, we have another super chat. Let me open this up. We have another super chat from Letty Chavez. Letty Chavez, thank you for the $10 super chat. Letty drops a super sticker with a little puppy or a fox saying, thank you. Letty, thank you. I want to give honor and show honor to where it is due. Thank you so much for supporting me. It means more than you know, because I don't think many people know just how hard it really is to be 100% independent doing this on your own. It's easy if you work for Fox News or CNN or some big news organization, which I currently do not. I'm funded by the people, we the people, that is you. So thank you guys very much for the support. And like I said, if you'd like to donate directly to my PayPal or my Venmo or my Cash App and write a little message, you can do that right now. The links are in the description. I will read your comment on air. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see if we have any more super chats and questions. We have another super chat from Adrian Sanchez. Adrian, we salute you. Adrian with the $5 super chat. Adrian says, this is from my son, Max. Hello, Max. Max says that Biden is blinded from the right from the wrong. God bless. Wow. Your son, Max, is 100% on point. We were warned about this, by the way, that lawlessness would abound, right? When you read the Bible, you read Romans chapter 1, that is the very thing that the scripture warned us, that one of the identifying factors of a fallen society that God has departed from and removed his hand of grace, one of those defining factors is what? That the society would not have the ability to discern. That means they don't have the moral compass anymore to even identify truth from error. That is where America is, and that is an identification that this nation has literally the grace of that. That's actually an indication of God's judgment. That's a form of judgment according to theology. If you read Romans chapter 1, when this stuff begins to happen, that's a form of judgment by God removing his hand of grace. It doesn't mean you can't be saved. You can be saved. But on a societal, on the totality of it all, we are in dangerous waters, America. Dangerous waters. I'll leave it at that. All righty, let's see if we have any more super chats or any more donations before I give you guys away to the weekend. It's Friday. Thank you so much. I think everybody is 100% ready for the weekend. Hopefully, you guys have a lot of awesome plans this weekend. I know I'll be spending some time with some beautiful people. When you're out traveling, you got to take at least, some time off. But I do have another trip next weekend, okay? Next weekend, I will be taking a trip down to the southern border, Tucson, Arizona. So if you guys would like to donate for that trip, you guys can, like I said, you can drop a super chat or you can donate at the link in the description below on the PayPal, on the Venmo, all that good stuff. So if you guys would like to support my upcoming next trip, I will be going down to the Tucson, Arizona. It's like a few miles further down from that, but the southern border there on Tucson to see what we can expose. Not this weekend, not tomorrow, but next weekend. So if you guys would like to support me on that, you guys can do so as well. So I truly, truly do appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys for all the love and the support. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I hope you guys spend time with your family. I hope you guys spend time with your loved ones. Like I said, we do this show. Oh, we have another donation from Rebecca. On Venmo. I'm pulling this up right now. We have another donation from Rebecca Foster. Rebecca Foster, thank you for the $100 donation. Rebecca, thank you for the $100 donation. This goes directly to my next trip, Tucson, Arizona, next weekend. Rebecca says, thank you for all your hard work, your team, and everyone that supports America. Rebecca, thank you so much for the support. I truly, truly do appreciate it. This will go directly to our operations and to our next upcoming trips. Not only do we have Tucson coming up, but we have other trips coming up going back to Texas. We have some stuff going on down in Cali. Might actually go into Tijuana very soon. So we have a lot of stuff coming up. Thank you guys, and all of the new members, all of the members that have joined on this stream or joined this past week. Thank you guys for supporting me monthly, the DH Alliance. You guys are a part of this. You're the hands and the feet of this movement. Without you guys, I could not do this stuff. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. If you guys can do me a huge favor, smash that like button. Let's get to 500 likes. I know we can do it. If you're listening to this transmission or the rebroadcast, please pause it, smash that like, subscribe to the channel, share this video far and wide wherever you can. I will see you guys on Monday. Same time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you guys next week. Please be safe this weekend. Spend some time with loved ones. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week, and stay free.